Hmm. Damn, my phone did. You charged it up. I'm on my phone this morning, y'all. I don't really want nothing. I'm just getting up this morning to tell everybody good morning. I just left off and over to Miss Ray Ellen, and she was speaking about the things that people had been saying, the messages she had been getting on her videos, and I was just like, wow, people just don't know how to stop. They just, like I said in her chat, I used to say people are so unbelievable, but I learned since I've been in this new receptor that, girl, you better believe they ass. That's actually them. Um, she brought up some things that I hadn't even noticed. I hadn't noticed the receptor has actually changed. She brought up the fact that we all pulled in together. Good morning, Queen V Tut. Thank you for joining me. She brought up the fact that we all joined in together when Sean lost his son, when James Uglass, hey Jay Dunn, when James Uglass was going through his cancer, we all pulled in together to be either a financial help or to actually pray for them so that they could just get over that hurdle. We did. Now you got people making animations of people getting hit by cars and trying to make fun of Miss Ray Ellen's accident. So that brought me to a story time. I think I was like 16, somewhere right in there. And we was at this neighborhood store. Hey, Lindsay, child, look, I don't know why I know why I'm up. I'm packing so that I've already packed, but I just, I'm looking around, making sure I got all my toiletries. Um, there's a shirt that I had to iron that I'm going to wear, but I'm trying to make sure that I'm comfortable for these next 5 days. I did go in and take a deeper look at the email that I received, and they were like, bring your laptop, bring your tablet, bring anything to keep you company. Bring anything to keep you company. So I got my coloring books, my crayons, my color markers, my um I got my everything that I feel I need while in the hospital to keep me occupied. Um, I know these next 5 days are gonna be. Y'all just don't know how close I was yesterday when she called and said, "Are you gonna don't forget to bring your medication and your ID and your hospital card and stuff, your medical card and stuff like that." And I was so close to say, "Can I reschedule?" But no, guys, I'm not gonna reschedule. I'm gonna go ahead and go this morning. But back to my little story time. So we was all at this little neighborhood store, not a gas station, but like a little convenience store where you might have to run and get. Thank you, Lynn. You might have to run and get like little snacks and little stuff like that. And it was a group of us. It was a lot of us. It was probably like seven or eight of us. It was probably like two or three girls and some boys. And we were all standing outside the store and we was, bullshitting around, talking. And this is on the main busy road. I don't know, some of y'all might know, but we was right there at Hooper Street and Glenwood Road in Decatur. And y'all know that little corner store. It used to be a Zestos right next door. I think we was probably gonna go to Zestos and get us something to eat. But we was just, hanging out talking, and all of a sudden, this person was trying to cross the street, and when the car hit them, they went as I saw it with my own eyes. They went as high as the telephone pole, all the way up to the telephone lines, the electrical lines, and they came back down and hit that pavement, and they got ran over by another car. And we were all astonished. We were all like, wow. Back then, I don't think we didn't have cell phones. So we had to actually, oh, Queen, you right. I already knew if I did that, Queen was going to kick my ass. So I didn't even change the date. I'm going today. We had to run in the store and say, call 911. Call 911. Good morning, Miss Toussaint. We had to run in the store, call 911, call 911. That took the wind out my sail. When I saw that lady go up and come back down and get ran over again. So for these motherfuckers to be sitting over here talking shit about what Miss Ray Ellen faced, that young lady was not as lucky as Miss Ray Ellen. That young lady went on home to glory that day. Now I told you I was with a bunch of teenagers. It took my breath away. But I think one of them could see how anguished I was, how hurt I was by even witnessing that to where they had to make a joke. And I stopped talking to that person for years because I couldn't understand. How could you make a joke? And when I finally said something to that person, they said that the reason why I had to say, I'm not even gonna tell y'all that joke because that joke was just too stupid. Now I'm gonna tell y'all they were like, because they actually ran up to the person to see if they was okay, and they were like, "Nah, y'all don't want to go over there because her eyeball was laying right next to her chest." I stopped speaking to that person for years. When I finally said something to him, he said, I could see how pale you got and how upset you was. And I thought that if I made a joke about it, then it would probably make you feel better and you would laugh. So I hope and pray that some of these people are just simply trying to make it, you know, a better understanding as to what Miss Ray Ellen went through. Either way, y'all is dead ass wrong. Y'all dead ass wrong. Um, Miss G Butterfly, if you come, I know you gonna come look at the replay. I did receive, uh, I did receive a package, but I'm gonna have to inbox you my actual address. My aunt, fine, I didn't even know I got it. I would have, I would have been thanked you for the package. But yesterday, my aunt came and got me because we had to get my hair washed and everything. so that I can go to the hospital looking like Don King. Baby, when I tell y'all, I look like straight up Don King. Now, y'all know I'm not a perm person. I'm not going to get a relaxer. And it's just thick and big. It's not, it's really straight, but it's just thick and big, baby. And it's not an afro because it's not, I can't explain the texture of my hair. It wasn't a joke, Queen. It was not a joke. It was some bullshit. I stopped talking to them. And the way they tried to make me even see their point of view of even telling me that or telling because they didn't just tell me that, they told the group that. But even the point of them even saying it was I was like and so that was supposed to make us feel better. Shit. But that's and Miss Ray Ellen said this morning she thought she played That's the Way of the World, but and we didn't hear it, Miss Ray Ellen. If you heard it, we didn't hear it, but I guess that's just the way of the world. Um, Girl, I don't even know. I can't describe the texture of my hair. Some people have really thick, coarse hair, and I have really thick, straight hair. Really thick, straight hair. That, but right now, this shit just it's big. It's real big. It's huge. I can't explain it. It's really big. Oh, child, baby, you right about that. You right about that. I think the last time that I actually wore my hair out, I had like I had like a really thick I had it cut really short, and it was really thick and curly. But it was like I wouldn't even say curly. I would say like wavy. It was really thick and wavy, but it was cut really short. And I just put a little something in there, like a little cream, and it will get really big and wavy. But now it's like right at my it's like right below my collarbone. So I guess I'm trying to grow my hair out. I don't know, y'all, what I'm gonna do with it. But y'all know I'm gonna keep it weird, right? You right, Lanty. That's one of the only time. That's I think that's the only time I actually seen a person die right before my eyes. Now I don't count like I don't, I've heard people they say, "Oh, you know, so and so, they got shot last night and they died." I ain't even never seen that. But for me to see that lady go up in that air, that was crazy to me. That was crazy to me. That girl, Miss Toussaint, I do in the back. If I shave it down real low, it's it's like how you remember back in the day. We'll get like that little back piece of our head, and we will probably shade that down real low. And I think I was wearing like a bob then. And honey, my auntie used to be like, "What kind of damn hair you got?" Cause if I shave it down real low, it's gonna get like I don't even need no wave brush. It's gonna be wavy, and then it's gonna kind of curl up a little bit. So honey, it's fucked up, baby. And then it's like in certain parts of my head, It's really fine and smooth. Certain parts of my head is really, really wavy, but it's always really straight. It's really straight, like at the ends. But honey, yeah, you're right. Girl, look, and you know that's where it come from. I'm deluded, child. I'm so damn diluted. That goddamn colonizer. Yeah, yesterday, I saw this video over on Facebook. Now listen, I don't know if any of y'all watched it. His name Dane Calloway, and he do videos about Turtle Island. And he was saying how, before the United States, this was considered Turtle Island, and that we sometimes, y'all, I listen to people who talk, and some people I say they need to stop smoking that shit. And then sometimes I try and listen in at what people have to say to try and get their point of view. And so his point of view is that where are the slave ships? We've never seen a slave ship. And he was saying that we we always been here. He would say things like, um, yes, sometimes they did, because it's going on in Africa right now, slavery, but it was a fight against this land. He said this land has always belonged to black people. Um, and so basically, I go and listen to his videos sometimes. I went over to Facebook yesterday and I'm looking at the reels because me and my brother, when I'm in the car, honey, I'm gonna be out looking at my phone, trying to entertain myself. Cause, honey, my brother one of them people, honey, he'll get on the phone with people and talk to them, or he'll be talking to me, but we'll be talking about, or he'll be showing me videos on the phone. He'll be showing me funny videos, whatever. So yesterday, hey, Lady Bella Del Rey, let me see what you said. Hey, hey, y'all, I just want to drop in and say good morning, off to work. Everybody have a blessed day. And you're right, I want everybody to have a blessed day. But he was talking about how last year, October 2023, the Constitution expired. And I had never heard of anybody saying that the Constitution had an expiration date. And I went in, and y'all know I'm gonna go look at the comments. And he was saying that, you know, if the Constitution expired, why are we even gonna vote in these people who don't even belong here? They came here and they took over Turtle Island, and this is actually the black man's land. Should we be trying to deport him, deport them? Why are we trying to get people who don't even look like us to even have any say on what goes on our island since the Constitution is no longer active and expired? And so I had my brother and he was listening to it and he was like, that shit sounds stupid as fuck. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, how he was putting it out there, it sound dumb as hell, right? You have to have, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this. You have to have someone who, when you have people speaking to you, they have to be able to capture your attention in order for you to be able to understand or get where they coming from. And I don't think that he was the right messenger. I think that's what that was all about. He was simply not the right messenger. So basically, me and my brother looking at my phone like, what the fuck is he talking about? But remind you, I've heard this story before. about Turtle Island and how where are the slave ships. That he said how he put it is that they came over, the colonizers came over here and colonized the country, and they put us in slavery on our own land. We were here. That's why a lot of times y'all might hear somebody say, I'm not from Africa. And sometimes I say I'm not from Africa too, because I never stepped foot on the land. And I keep those like statements to myself because you gonna have them up everybody from Africa. I call myself black a lot of times. I don't say African American a lot of times because I can't date back to see what any of my ancestors was actually from Africa because we have no record of that. We have no record of that. I told y'all I'm all the way back to 1812 as far as my family tree is concerned. And I've, shit, y'all know I'm diluted. Y'all know I'm diluted. So I could be a colonizer. I'm gonna leave that alone. As I'm talking, I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I'm thinking, y'all, because I'm telling y'all I'm all the way back to 1812. And even then, like, the wife was black and the husband was white. Even then. And it wasn't no that they were married, so it wasn't no damn slave rape. It was just two people that was in love with one another. And they decided that they want to make a go at life together and create these other people. Good morning. Oh, okay. So G Butterfly said that I'm gonna inbox you my address because I've been home since probably 2 or 3 weeks now, and I did get a package yesterday from my aunt. She came and picked up Sophie. Y'all, I miss my baby. My baby went with me last night. She was at my auntie house and she gonna be there. I wonder how she actually reacted when I left, cause I left her in the car. She used to being left in the car, but I went ahead on and I got some more things that I had at my aunt house and brought it in the house, but I never returned. So I want to know how she actually react because I never returned to the car. She be dependent on me to be there with her. So, but she look at my aunt like, okay, this my grandmama too. She look at her like that's her grandmama, honey. She is one of the kids. Um, but let me get back to it. So when I was telling my brother, about Dane Calloway, and he was like, "You believe it or not, you have some people out here that think the way that they think." And he said that the night before, someone had walked up to him, and they were like, telling him, everybody celebrating New Year's, and all these people dumb as fuck because that's not even New Year's. And so I said, yeah, New Year's April 1st. And my brother was like, what the fuck? How you, what? He said that too. And I was like, yeah, a lot of people say that April 1st is New Year's. I said, and people can believe whatever they want to believe. I said, I've actually not went and did the research on it or tried to see how they come to that conclusion. But for some odd reason, I've never really celebrated. Now, I can't lie and say I ain't celebrated because, everybody partying and going to church and things like that. I've participated in all those. I've gone to church on December 31st and brought my New Year in at church. I've been at the club, brought my New Year's in at the club. I've had events at my home, and I've brought the New Year in that way too on December 31st, right? But for some odd reason, in my mind, my New Year do not start until April 14th. That's the day I was born. And my brother was like, but according to that man, he said that your birthday is not even your birthday. And that they played around with the calendar so much to where we actually have. I said, well, yeah, they say we got 13 months. And my brother was astonished. He was like, what? What? So you know this shit and you ain't been saying this shit to me? I said, but no, because I haven't actually went and did the research on it. It's just things that I hear other people talking about, and therefore I knew exactly where you were gonna go with that. She, she said, "Well, I've seen pictures of my great grandparents, and they look like they could have been." You know what? Let me tell you something. I think I lost my great grandfather on my mother's side of the family when I think I was like maybe in fourth grade. And I lost my great grandmother on my mother's side of the family when I was 13. I remember that so well. I think I was like, actually, I think I probably was like 15 then too. And they did not look like no Ken and Barbie because on my mother's, I told y'all, my mother is she was a very dark skinned woman. It's my dad's side of the family that's they mixed up child. But my mom's side of the family, they very dark skinned. I remember my granddad Ben, his name was Ben Clive. And honey, my granddad Ben, he was a skinny, brown skinned man and he had one eye. I don't know what happened to the other eye, but I remember Ben had one eye. And honey, I wasn't scared of Ben because Ben was a very good man. Ben took care of his wife and his children, and he went to work every day. And so I wasn't afraid of Ben. Ben was a good man. But child, I used to look at Ben and say, "That's my granddaddy," but that damn eye. That eye used to make me wonder what the fuck happened to his eye. I don't think I ever got a chance to ask him about it either because I ain't probably want to hurt his feelings or something. I don't know what the fuck I was on. But I should have asked Ben what happened to his eye. And then my great grandmother name was Esther May. And Esther May, I had sent some people a video of this person talking about saying, you know, I'm an old fashioned grandmama. When I get there, sit your ass down. She wasn't like that. She was real sweet. But when I tell y'all, she had that damn, I think it's called Georgia Peach Snuff. And she had that little spit can in her where she done had a damn, um, she probably had got some canned goods and took the label off and cut the top off and throw them beans or whatever was in that can in a pot and made some food for her children. And honey, she kept that cup to spit that damn snuff in. And I used to be like, why she always gotta spit? And I just remember that she used to dip snuff. Why I got a cousin that do it right now, and she just had her 45th birthday the other day, and she did snuff child. I be like, girl, what the fuck? What the fuck? I didn't even know they still sold snuff. But yes, y'all, I had them, and I had my dad's grandmother until I was like 5. And I remember her name was Nanny. I call her Nanny. And Nanny was, I think back then she probably had dementia too. And when I be talking about my family members that's 98 and stuff like that, and they suffering with dementia, those were her children. So I guess it's inherited. But Nanny She would be sitting out, and she was a very nice spirited woman. And they took care of Nana until she passed away at my grandmother's house. And Nana had hair down her butt, long, beautiful hair down her butt. It was white. And so y'all know she diluted too, right? And back then, they used to say she was an Indian. But because I've done the research with my family tree, and honestly, I can't even trust that research because, they used to put anything on your paperwork. They say he white, he could have been native, what they call Native American. I don't know. But it is what it is. I came in to tell y'all good morning and let y'all know that if somebody, the thing I used to say is people are unbelievable. But now I come to the conclusion that no, they not unbelievable. You just have to believe the evil actually exists and they actually showing you who they are. So just believe it. I've learned that over a number of times. But y'all, let me start finish what I was doing. I packed all my toiletries and things like that. But I'm sure I don't want to leave anything behind. Um, so I need to make sure I've actually unpacked it and laid everything on my bed and looked at it. I got my soap, and I said I'm gonna take one of these. She sent me. Let me tell y'all what G Butterfly sent me. She sent me a soap called Early Morning. The ingredients is olive oil, coconut oil, castor oil, kaolin clay, oatmeal, green mock, mica, and cool and crisp EO. What is that EO? Okay, and the second bar is called Breakfast Bar Soap, and it has olive oil, canola oil, castor oil, kaolin clay, oatmeal, honey, and apple puree. I think I might take a shower with this today. I think I may take a shower with that one today. And I'm gonna take. She sent me a sample of him. It's called him. Okay, it's the abbreviation for essential oil. So cool and crisp, essential oil. And she sent me him. Oh, this might be good for yeah, this is good just to take with me to the hospital. It's got olive oil, canola, castor oil, kaolin clay, oatmeal, turmeric, and aromas essential oil. So that's gonna be good to take with me. Oh, let me put her link in the chat. You right, do. Oh, yeah. Put your link in the chat. I made you a moderator, G Butterfly, and I never took away your little blue jacket. So go ahead and put your link in the chat so everybody can go and check out these great products because they are really good and their skin soothing. Now, one thing about me, honey, I do have that eczema and that damn weak ass skin. I told y'all I'm diluted, child. This skin so fucking weak. You know them damn people got that damn weak ass skin. But I still got my damn youth in my face. I'm so happy for that. But this damn weak ass skin, baby, it be so dry. I use a lot of Eucerin intensive repair. And I also make body butters and it usually have like shea butter, coconut butter, um, coconut oil, I I do use olive oil in it, and I do use like essential oils in there too for a little fragrance. One of my favorite body butters that I make is my Love Spell. If anybody know me, Victoria's Secret Love Spell, that is my go-to girl. I love the way that smell. And I had to go and find me a fragrance oil. It's a fragrance, not an essential. I had to go by find me a fragrance oil in that smell. And I actually made me a Victoria's Secret dupe um body body butter with all those things, shea butter, coconut butter, um and oh yes, the vitamin E. I use that. Y'all, I'm coming up with a recipe on a hair growth recipe because I really want my hair. I for what when I had my surgery back in September, they cut my hair and it's growing back. It's growing back. I make a batch when I get home and I send you some. I actually still have a whole lot of stuff. Last year took me out, so I wasn't even interested in getting up there and making no body butter. Usually that's the Christmas gift that I give people. And I had made one batch one year. I gave it to all my Eastern Star sisters, and one of my sisters was like, please make me another body butter because Ron used up all my body butter, and I ain't even, he loved it so much, I didn't even get to actually use it. So I guess when I get home from the hospital, I work on that. Y'all know I'm supposed to go back to work February the 9th, which is a Friday, child. But I'll definitely do that, Queen. I'll do that. And if you like it, you can come spread the word, and I might make other people some too. But I usually it really works good on my skin. It's just that I have like a little bit of it, and I've been trying to hold on to it. So I use that on on my skin from time to time. It really gets deep down in my skin and soften me up real good. She said, I just made two new bars yesterday. I love you and Sir. Sir has Kentucky bourbon. I love you has berry. Listen, y'all. I have been on the hunt for. I said that I was going to actually see what combinations could essential oil combinations that I can use to make up the DNA of that Jergens cherry. I want a body butter like that. I want me that Jergens cherry. I know that they have it as a fragrance oil, but I would prefer a essential oil that I can use to make up that DNA. So I'm gonna have to actually get in the lab and mix those fragrance oils together to the maximum point of what it smells like. Jergens, y'all know that Jergens, that almond cherry. Oh my God, that just sounds like what I need. I need to get some almond essential oil and some cherry essential oil, and just mix until I get that right smell. Oh, you say you made too low? Yeah, yeah, I got it. Until I get that right combination and put that in some body butter. Uh, I had made up a body butter just for men, and I use y'all ain't gonna believe it, but I had used the essential oil or Dracar Noir. I mean, like a fragrance oil of Dracar Noir, and I gave it to my brother, and he was like, the women were asking him, "What you smell like?" I can't put my hand on it. I can't put my finger on. Y'all know ain't no man with no damn Dracar Noir forever. And y'all, guess what? I have my thing being I wanted to do what is it? Not killing love, don't be shy, but damn, the people who make the people who it's a sin. Everybody loves it. Oh, Baccarat Rouge. But not Baccarat. It's the other one. I like the other one way more than Baccarat. It's the I don't have it. But I want to find that essential oil too and make that into a cause y'all look Baccarat, baby. That's for them rich hoes. I ain't got that yet. I think the most highest bottle of perfume that I have is a Tom Ford, and I think I went and got that from the CCO. And you know the CCO be having on sale. If y'all in the Atlanta metropolitan area, y'all should go down to the CCO at Locust Grove because they sell a whole lot of Tom Ford at a fraction of the price. And I went in there and got me a Tom Ford. I have some bun. I have a whole lot of buns. I have a whole lot of Tom Ford perfumes, but I haven't reached the pinnacle of the Baccarat. Someone had gave me a one of them rollerballs of the Baccarat Rouge, but and I like the scent, but the other one I can't. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it because I probably have me a damn fund just so I can go ahead and spend that damn money and get it. Y'all just don't know. I love perfumes and I love to smell good. I love when I walk in. It's just Walmart. I love when I walk in Walmart and people be like, "Oh my God, what you got on?" And I be like, "Today I'm wearing Marc Jacobs Daisy." Yeah, I don't know why I always gravitate to Marc Jacobs Daisy. I grab for that. I do. Look, don't roll your eyes at me. Yeah, you right though. I need to get up. I think today I'm gonna wear my we ain't gonna get, by the time it's time for me to head to the hospital, we're not gonna be out of the 30s. So I'm probably gonna put on some of my rider boots. I'm put on a pair of rider boots, a pair of tights, and I got this white, cause I gotta have. Y'all, I had unpacked all these shirts, the well-filled head, even my nightgown. I don't have no nightgown that zip up or button up. I do have some pajamas, but I don't want to wear those pajamas because they some coochie cutters. So I think for the most part, while I'm in bed, I'll be wearing a hospital gown. And when I decide that I want to get up and, walk around the hospital, I will probably more than likely, get up and put on my clothing. I have packed a few pair of tights and I have these I have a lot of polo shirts that button up. So I got, because you can't wear anything that you have to put over your head. You have to have either zip up or button up. So I have a few polo shirts that actually button up. Oh, yeah, I found out too. So I'm going to get off in a minute. So basically, what's going to happen is they're going to decrease my medication. They're going to decrease my medication. And they're going to be torturing my ass with lights and sounds and things of that nature. So that's what we're gonna be going through. But I packed a whole lot of tights. I've packed um and a lot of polo button downs. Y'all know I'm a polo girl. I love me some Ralph, baby. So I got me some polo button downs folded up in my little luggage that I've steamed and got them folded up. And then I got this white poet shirt that I'm gonna wear to the hospital this morning. And like I said, I'm gonna put on some tights and my rider boots and my black. I want a wool. It's a black wool coat. And child, I'm gonna go and take my Don King ass on to the hospital. So with that being said, I am going to leave y'all with this. I want y'all to have a wonderful day, a great work week, and I will see y'all. I might go live in the hospital. See, the whole thing about this hospital stay that I think I have an issue with is the fact that they gonna be watching me. I'm gonna be on 24-hour surveillance, and they gonna be watching me, and they'll probably think I'm talking on the phone. So if I go live throughout this stay, then I make it to where they think I'm talking on the phone. I will be working on a few projects while I'm in there because they told me bring your laptop, chargers, cell phones, tablets, and my coloring. I got my coloring books. They said bring something to keep me entertained. So I will be having something there. Also, I have some people that said that they are going to come and visit me while I'm there. Um, I could have had somebody to come and stay with me for the entirety of the stay, but I decided against that because, people got shit to do. Thank you, G Butterfly. People have shit to do, so I didn't opt for that. So therefore, I'm gonna be on the 24-hour surveillance. Um, yeah, y'all have a wonderful day. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can at dollar sign just lovely 414. And oh yeah, I thank y'all so much for coming and joining me this morning. It's early as hell, but I got shit to do. Bye y'all. Have a good one. I can't take it. Look, I can't take my silhouette or my cricket. I got my cricket bat last night. She brought that too. I can't take none of it. But I can at least be productive and come up with um, making stickers and stuff like that. So I can at least put that in the bank. But y'all have a good one. Bye. I know how you tease me. Bye bye, y'all.